Out with a bang. Coach Minzy. Best round here. Remember that.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. How's everybody doing? Pick up on yourself and people. Yeah, man, we're here with another match preview. Of course, we are at the stage of the semifinals of the 2023 Gold Cup that is being held in the United States of America. And quite frankly, the Reggae Boyz are touted as one of the favorites to take this championship this year, and they have gone as far as the semifinal thus far. They have a big rival in the Mexicans that they will have to face in order to triumph, and if they have to really pass through Mexico. Yeah, and we're happy for where the team is at. A lot of doubters were out there. A lot of people doubted the coach. A lot of people doubted the team that he picked, with the likes of some of the names of the players that they would have wanted in this team. However, the coach stick to what he believed. He believed that this is one of the best team that has been selected for a Gold Cup to date. You know what I mean? And Captain Andre Blake shares the same sentiment. Leon Bailey also shared the same sentiments. And definitely it is a team that many, even the American pundits, a lot of social media entities have been saying, online medias have been saying that Jamaica has the best team on paper to take this championship. So we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about what to expect, the keys to victory against this Mexico team. Before we get into all those details, people, please remember to like the content, people. Yeah, like the content. Like the content. Like the stream. If you don't like the stream, don't watch the stream. All right. As Formula would say, it's an easy way to show support to the channel. So just drop a like on the stream. You can share it. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new, so that you can become a part of the family. So Facebook has already sent out a notification. I don't know what YouTube is doing where notification is concerned, but I trust that YouTube would have sent out the notification. So YouTube, if you have not sent out that notification yet in a YouTube, you know what to do in a YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, you know what to do, man. Do the right thing. Send out that notification. All right. So, yeah, my people, as I was saying, it is good to see you. Good to be back. I did the watch along the other day. Big up to all my viewers. Big up to all my subscribers. You know what I mean? Let me put a poll in the comment section. From YouTube, send out the notification. Don't play the stream, YouTube. Don't play with the stream. All right, we see some early birds are on. We have Lolo in the building. Big up yourself, Lolo. We have Aldini. CD, what time is the press conference? The press conference will be about 5:30. We'll try to get that one on as well. We'll try. Bro, man, security, big up yourself. We're going for the Gold Cup, coach. All right. No more curtain settings. You go on, at Chile. I tell you, it wasn't a curtain, it was a blinds. Yeah, man, one of those different type of blind. You see me, sir? Mm-hmm. No, back in the disclosed location. No, man, we still there undisclosed location, man. I see the thing when you can't study the youth, because on don't know where is disclosed and where is undisclosed. DJ Mooney, big up yourself. Dean Fraser, big up yourself, Yeah, man, all of the persons who continue. So drop a like on the video, people. Drop a like. Drop a like on the video. Yeah, man, once you see cheer, no notice I disclose location. Not the background, the cheer. Once you see the cheer, you know it's the disclosed location, Lolo. You see what I say? But if you don't see the cheer and you see everything else, you know the undisclosed location. Actually, so we know you're there on earth. All right, sir. Marvin Paul said, Coach, we're going all the way. Definitely. There's a oozing confidence where that is concerned. Lord Music Entertainment. Bless up yourself. Hold on. You not hear me? You're not hearing me? You're not hearing me? Who said them not here? Lord Music Entertainment say him not here. I don't know. No audio. Lord Music Entertainment, you have to go check your sound, God, this. Fabian, big up. Be you strong. Big up yourself, Hey, be you strong. Say I want to youth them where. I really youth. Because you not to say the other people them are real, but you see, be you strong upon all of the stream them. Whether it is track and field, whether it is football, whether it is just a sit and talk. You see me I say? Be I strong. Big up yourself. You deserve an award. Yeah, man. So we'll be having Fabian joining us shortly. Hear what he has to say about this Reggae Boyz team. Sherman, big up yourself. Hey, Sherman, we didn't hear a place today, But it was a quick move, They call them move the stealth move. Yeah, man, me in a MPEC. I mean, hear a place today, But you call them move the stealth move. Cut and go through. You see me I say? But I have to go put on the glass because it light. Hey, me I tell you, a whole per work that's something, Because I tell you, so the light on your eye, the heat, wait. You see me I say? It's like, oh, me soon. I have to start go outdoor, brethren. No night show and the outdoor show. Because me I tell you, them light, worse where it play so hot. I have to protect your window, eyes of my window, Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Man left the construction glasses in his last location. No, man, see construction glasses. Hey, actually, what you talk, say? Blake Gray made the Maypen Clarendon proud. Yeah, man. Maypen and a play pen. All right, so for me, people, let's look at the Reggae Boyz because the Reggae Boyz over the past few games have been playing very good football. And when we say very good, we might not be seeing the Barcelona, the City type of football, but by all estimation, by all means, the Reggae Boyz have been playing good football. And when I say good football, when it comes on to tournament, you might not be playing the prettiest of football. You might not be playing the most attractive football, as they will say. But at the end of the day, you're grinding out the results. And so far, that has been happening with the Reggae Boyz. We have been scoring and we have been mean when it comes on to letting in goals. And we have to give a round of applause to our skipper, Andre Blake. Trust me, Blake has been tower of strength in this team. Till I've been hearing a lot of people saying that this goalkeeper should have been in Europe. You get what I say? Because he has been doing excellently well. Not only in the national team, in the MLS. Yeah? But we know there's a lot of politics when it comes on to football. The rankings and all of these things cause players. But that will be changing soon. So we have to give thanks for that. Also, the coach that we have seems to be a tournament coach. He definitely knows how to bring a team through a tournament. And I think this tournament is his first for the Reggae Boyz, a litmus test for him. And so far, he has been good. Now, Fabian, me soon make you come in. But what may I say? A lot of people always talk about coach a go on good, man. Coach a this, coach a that. And I am here to tell you the coach now go on good. Yeah, man. Me, I tell you. Coach Minzy, I telling us that the coach now go on good. What do you mean by that? Yes, let me explain. The coach has the ability and the propensity and the whole acumen to bring a team through a tournament. But for me and the people that are always talking and bigging up the coach in this situation, let me first put you on your P's and your Q's. The coach now do well. Why am I saying that? May I reiterate the point again? Because I want to listen carefully. And the clippers, them want to listen to, the Andes people, them. No. Why I say the coach is not doing well? Because I do believe that this goes beyond what the coach is doing. What I am seeing is an overall staff effort. What do you mean by that again, coach? The coach, his support team, his technical team, the management team, and of course, the players. So it is a consortium of persons that have put these results together for the Reggae Boyz. So the coach does whatever they have to do, and then the team execute. And in executing, it's not everything that is going to be perfect, but they are getting the job done. So, you know why I'm saying this, Fresh God? Because in the event things don't work out, we don't want to hear say, are the coach, are the this, are the that. Make we blame the team collectively as we are going to triumph in this tournament. Let us give everybody what they are supposed to get. So that's why I'm saying the coach now going good. It's a collective effort, because if Fabian, when the teacher teach, And if the students is not paying attention, not listening, then the teacher's effort in the classroom is gonna be very challenging, because when the students not producing, they're gonna be saying it's the teacher. So it is an effort by both teacher and student. So hence the reason I'm saying, uno stop say the coach are going good, because if anything go on bad, uno are gonna blame the coach. So make we blame everybody, and everybody are going good. That's why I say that. I'm gonna put it into perspective. You understand? So welcome, Fabian. That is my little 2 cents on what is happening. I still have more to say, but we can't have Fabian on the show and not hear from him. I gotta talk too long today. Big up Fabian, what go on? You mute.
Yeah, yeah, you hear me, coach?
Yep.
Why may I have internet trouble? You hear me?
Yeah, me I hear.
Oh, me have internet trouble. It look like I want add maths class. You're going in this evening, you know. I want metaphysics class, you know. Cause you put out a complex reason for the people. Yeah, put a complex reasoning for the people. But you see, as a coach, you need to be innovative. Because as coaches, when the team does well, we hear say, yeah, we play them good. So the team lose, yes, a coach and have no use. So, but I do get what you're saying though. It is a collective effort, which is led by the coach. I'm still gonna give the coach his props because we have had coaches in the past and the entire backroom staff, they weren't behaving like this per se. So it still comes down to this coach to galvanize everybody, have everybody on the same page, and I think we're reaping the results of that right now.
Yeah, definitely. And
Coach,
if
I
you
hear me?
notice, yeah
If
man,
my
me I hear
internet
you.
are act up, you know.
Me I hear you. And
Yeah, hear me?
yeah, if you notice, every single player we have had a slew of press conferences so far, and the coach has taken different players to each of those press conferences. So the boss basically now build no pre-modern thing. He don't want it be a case where I just the captain always be there. So he want the fan base and the journalists to know that, yeah, man, there are other players in the team, man. And I can't study my thing. You see me I say?
Yeah, he's
So,
big on teamwork.
yes. So, as they always say, no, teamwork make the dream work. And there's no I in team. Together, each achieve more. So, we really don't want, you know what, it's a comment me see today, Fabian, and persons in the comment section. Those who are watching and can comment as well. Yo, the coach here going good. I mean, I say, look on that team, man. You saw people quick for running, and I said the coach are going good, and I neglect the support staff and everybody who caused this to be where it is at. Yeah. So definitely, we're looking forward to see this Reggae Boyz team. I mean, the last game that we played against Mexico, we virtually roughed them up in the Azteca. And the Mexico team is not a team that produces well outside of Mexico. So it is a case where the Reggae Boyz can rough them up. A matter of fact, we didn't play this such a strong team. So we have some pieces that were added to that team from the Nations League. So obviously we should be able to put up a better fight against this Mexico team. Albeit, it doesn't matter who comes at the helmet as the Mexico coach and the players, it is a similar type of football that Mexico has always been playing. So we have to take that into consideration. They move the ball quick. They are technically gifted players. And with the South American team, not South America, with the Central American team and CONCACAF to a lesser extent, the teams don't stop playing. So if the Reggae Boyz believe that they can take a 3-0 or a 2-0 lead and feel like they can ease up off the accelerator or not up the ante, then they'll have a rude awakening. When you have a team like Mexico down, you have to keep your foot on their neck. Yeah? And this is a starter display that we want. We normally get early goals. It took late in the first half to get a goal for the Reggae Boyz against the Guatemala team. Nevertheless, it's always good to get a goal before halftime, a goal or two. We want to keep that trend, scoring early, and see how best we can do. We will score against this Mexico team. Will the Mexico team score against us? I don't know, because we have solid rock defenders there. The Mexicans are a bit shorter, so they are going to try and play the ball through. They're going to try a lot of link-up plays and build up. They're not going to put a lot of balls early because of the height of our defenders. But they'll run at our wing-backs, and all we have to do is to keep them in check. You get what I'm saying? So definitely, we're looking forward to... No, me not. Hey, Jay, you hear me say them, brethren? I'll know me not give them no props, and I'm talking the team that is in the United States. The JFF members, them are going to bex for this, but them not nothing to do with that right now. You get what I say? Nothing at all. Team a play for the coach and the support team that is there. Yeah? Danny Judd, big up yourself. Yes, fresh. Yes, that is it. So the Mexicans will play a more technical movement, moving the ball, moving into space, a lot of build-up plays and all of that, and try to break down. But with this setup that we have, I think the Jamaicans are harder to break down now than in previous meetings with the Mexicans. So definitely we're looking forward to put in a good display. And I like what the coach said. He's not taking any team lightly, take any team for granted. Whichever team is put before us, we're going to be approaching the game based on their strengths and weaknesses. So if Mexico is at a 9, we're going to approach the game at a 9 level. If US is at a 6, we have to approach it at a 6 level. So there are a lot of things that are supposed to be, done in the team, that I really like how the coach using his philosophy and psychology in everything that he's doing. And I think it has paid dividends so far. We have nothing to be ashamed of at this moment in the competition. Nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah. And the Reggae Boyz also have to ignore the referee. Do not allow the referee to cause them to change their game approach. The referees are going to be Guatemalans, and the fourth official, which is the VAR team, Costa Ricans. So we have the entire Spanish against us in that regard, but we have to just play our football. And one thing I like about what I'm seeing with this Reggae Boyz team, Fabian, is that they are what you call it, putting together the passes, and they are creating a lot of chances. So what I want them to do is to capitalize, increase the ratio of chances created per goal. We don't want 10 chances and we have 1 goal. No. More on that increase. And this is how you kill off like a Mexico team. You blow them out the park. Any opportunity to make that home run, you make the home run. You understand? So I want this team to go out there. I think they have the skill set, player to player. I think they probably equal or even a slightly ahead of the Mexicans in terms of man to man, but we're not taking anybody for granted. We're just approaching it a game at a time. And with what we have been doing, the approach a game at a time seems to be working. Fabian, how you think we should approach this Mexican team? If there's anything different from how I said it.
All right, so I agree with all of what you say about how we
Mm-hmm.
approach the game. First, we need to assess what will they bring to the table. How will the Mexicans set up? How will they play? Now, the Mexicans will play similar to how the Guatemalans play, except Mexico have more skillful players. So they will set up and try to press us, and they'll make those quick, short, snappy passes to break us down and try to hit us and score us. I think we have enough to deal with them. Um, Lambert and Latibodier will be key in this game, protecting the back four. I love how the team is evolving. The team has not played 2 games the same way so far in the tournament. The
Mm-hmm.
game that we played we came out and
Well,
we
Fabian,
basically
we lose this a while ago.
come back.
Internet freeze up.
Internet act up. I'm going to switch the laptop. Um,
All right.
Against the Guatemalans, we see a different game. I saw more link up among the front four. So I saw Leon Bailey, Antonio, Bobby Reed, and Demari Gray interchanging depending on the state of the game, how the ball is playing. And that sort of movement will disrupt any defense.
Sure.
Note, we have played the Mexicans before in Azteca and we draw that game. So the
Mm-hmm.
boys will be going into this game knowing that we can get a result against this Mexico team. So again, that gives us a big psychological advantage going into the game to know that, hey, we can beat them because now we are a better unit. We have played 4 games together. We understand each other better, and quality wise, we are better. So I'm expecting us to enter that game with the belief that we can come out with something. That being said, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
The Mexicans will fill up the stadium, and so I expect them to fast start just like the Guatemalans. But once we weather that first 15 minutes, I think we will get into the game. No, I was watching Mexico games and they threw a lot of numbers forward when
Mm-hmm.
they're attacking. Don't tell me internet gone again. So in the game against Costa Rica, they were committing a lot of bodies forward. If they do that against Jamaica, they'll be in trouble. So I think the coach would have watched that game, work on us in transitioning from defense to attack, lightning fast pace. So I think that is how we can get them in transition. If we can hit them on the counter when they throw the bodies forward, we just use our pace, hit them on the counter. I think that is how we are going to hurt them. And they are going to throw bodies at us in the first 15 minutes or so. So if we can weather that storm and hit them, it will disrupt their entire game plan and put us in the driver's seat.
Yeah, definitely. And I think with the fitness improving game by game, match fitness that is, I see where we're kind of closing out in terms of defending, uh, coming back. But what I don't want, like I see a little bit of it in the Guatemala game, we started to sit deep too early in the second half, or in spurts basically. I mean, you don't want to give a team the opportunity to always be coming at you, always be coming at you. They say defense win championship, but at the same time, in order to win or advance, you have to score. So it is equally important for the attackers to do their duty while the defense continue to be mean so that the championship can be won. Yeah. So I want the team to concentrate a little bit more. They would have gotten it because with the match fitness that they are getting, it has improved their concentration level. And with that happening, then it argues well for this game against the Mexicans. Them are people when not stop running now. Mexico run at Jamaica 95 minutes. If you go up to 100 minutes, they'll just keep running. So I would want us to win this game in the 90 minutes. But for the event that it might exceed that 90 minutes, how do you believe that the coach will set up things? Oh, Fabian gone. This is where the strategy of the coach comes in now, you know. And everything has to be taken into consideration. The substitutes that he makes early or late in the game, that will determine if he has fresh leg for the extra time, if they go that far, and if they reach the penalty. It's also about getting into the minds, the head of the players, to ensure that they can concentrate and try and put the game away. So it is going to be a very, very interesting game. I believe that the coach will plan for I think the coach has a plan for 120 minutes. Knowing that he seems to be a forward thinker, I think he will plan for 120 minutes. If the team execute the 90-minute objective or the 90 plus minutes objective, then we're good to go. They wouldn't have to get out the other objective, which is the other half an hour. And then the third objective is the penalty. So it is very good. And both teams boast two of the best goalkeepers in CONCACAF. So it trust me, it gonna be epic, man. Epic. What you think the coach strategy would be, Fabian? Do you think he goes for it in the first 90? Or he wants to, well, most coaches will want to go for it in the 90 minutes. But if it doesn't happen, what do you think will the strategy be in terms of that other stanza of the game?
All right, so I think we'll be going for it in the first 90. For me personally, I would go for it. I would break up the game into four, and break the first half into two halves.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a 22 minute spells, and then see what happens in the first 20 minutes, then see what happens at halftime. So I wouldn't go in there with basically a set plan. I would go in there with a plan that can change depending on the flow of the game. If it looks like we can get something out of it in the second half, then we go for it. If it looks like it is better, we hold off until extra time, then I think that's what the coach will do. But I think we have enough to get it done in the 90 minutes. I don't think we need to go to extra time. I mean, we have quality on the bench. We have basically a replacement for every single position on the field. So we do have quality on the bench, and we have five changes. So tomorrow's game will be where I think how we use our substitutions tomorrow will play a key role. Again, we'll be short in attack because Coerberg will be missing that game. But
Was it
again, we have
Whisper?
replacement on the bench. We have Whisper on the bench. We have Paris on the bench. So we have replacement for Burke. You get what I'm saying? But they are gonna be pressing us. They're gonna be playing with speed. When it comes to speed, I'm not worried about Jamaica's team. We have speed right across the board. The only person on the team that lacks speed is Mariappa. And I don't know if Mariappa is I don't think Mariappa is starting. Everybody else on the team has speed. I don't know if you realize that, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Every single person on the team, all the way. Probably the slowest on the team is Bernard, and Bernard is not slow. Deshaun is not slow.
Mm-hmm.
So our entire team, we have pace. So once we can catch them in transition, when they throw the numbers forward, we hit them on the counter. So the Leon Bailey, the Demari Gray, the Bobby Reed, the Antonio, once we play that way, then we'll be good. You see, the reality of the situation is Mexico will enter this game as favorites for me. However, our front four can damage any team in the world. Our front four will pose a challenge to any team in the world. Once all four turn up and they're clicking, we can destroy any team in the world.
True.
That is the quality of our front four. So we have sort of an X factor that the Mexicans don't have. We can predict what the Mexicans will do. You get what I'm saying? But for Jamaica, you don't know if Leon Bailey will just get mad and run past somebody and kick the ball in the goal. You don't know if Antonio will just come for the ball at half line and run and reach at the edge of the 18 and just crack it in the goal. You don't know if Demar Gray will just take it up, cut in half of the left and bang it in the goal. So we have these type of players that I like to call X factor. So you see that X factor that we have in these players makes us very unpredictable. And I think the Mexicans will be a bit tentative in how they prepare because, trust me, they know about our front four and they will be scared of our front four.
Yeah, definitely. But where do you think that the Mexico team will try to exploit for us?
I think they'll pack the middle and stop us playing those balls into the channels to our wingers because their wing backs are slow and they know that we have pace on our wings. So they will try to prevent us from playing that ball rather than allowing us to play the ball, then chase us. So I think they'll try to flood the middle of the park, try to stop Latibody or try to stop Lambert from spreading the ball out wide to a Demari Gray, to a Bobby Reed, to a Antonio who likes to break and go for the ball in those channels. Will it work? I don't know.
Yeah. Mexico, I don't see where they play different in their football, whereas you can't really stop them. I mean, for me, I see there for Mexico, they attack through the middle, slip it out wide to the wings, and try to get back crosses inside. Over the years, me I watch football in a CONCACAF, I saw me see Mexico play. From Quantamont Blanco days to right now, I saw Mexico still play football. 4-3-3. Yeah, man, the referees are going to be Guatemalan referees for the game. That's what I said, right? And the VAR is Costa Ricans.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I'm not worried about the referees.
yeah. So I think the Mexico team will try, as you said. I agree with that. They play with the ball through the center of the park. Well, if the center of the park is too robust, they are gonna slip it out wide, look for the crosses, and they will attack you on either of the wings.
Yeah, with
So when our
numbers too.
central defenders are, because our central defenders are taller, but the Mexicans play with a lot of guile. So it doesn't matter if a ball comes in, whether low or high, they will try to reach that ball before you. And I think that player there is going to be very dangerous. What's his name again? On the edge of the box, at the cam position. Is it Lozano? Chucky? He's very skillful. He moves the ball with wit, with guile, with precision. Him just bad bridging. If we can contain him, half of the job it would be done. So it is what it is. People, before we go any further, drop your like, no man. Give the stream a thumbs up, no. What the youth name? Me know. If I not Chucky them, me know.
Chavez attack.
What name?
Is it Chavez?
Which number I'm playing? Let me find it.
Number 7?
Yes, the number 7.
Number 7. Number 7 are Roma.
No, I know Roma. That means me find it. Cause that youth them I tell us him play some ball.
Lozano is not there though.
Yeah, man. Let me see if I can find him. The lineup there.
Yeah, but that is where I say Lambert will be key in this game. So Lambert and Latibodier will be key in this game to stop their attacking midfielder from picking up.
I think of the Roma youth. I think of the Roma ball of it, you know. Yeah. Him very tricky, man.
So yeah, Lambert and Latibodier will have to make sure that they monitor that area just in front of the defense, in between the defensive line and the midfield line, because all right. So good number 10s normally try to go in between the lines, to play in between the lines where they'll get space. So we have to be mindful of that. And I think Lambert should be rested. He just played 45 minutes in the game against Guatemala. So I think Lambert and Latibodier will have their hands full in that area, because they play through him and he quickly moves it out left or right and then joins the attack,
I think of the ball of them attack, Linus. I mean, I mix him up with Lozano. I think of the ball of it. Think of the ball of it. Big up yourself, unseen. Think of the ball of your Linus. We have to go watch him. The man skill, yeah, man. Have to go watch him. People, like up the video, no, man. Like up the video. 155 people. We should have at least over 100 likes. You get what I say? Drop the likes and pan. But Linus, we have to go contain Linus, and they might use him as a starter or a substitute, but we have to ensure we watch it.
Did Lambert have a good game the last match? I think Lambert didn't have a bad game. He was substituted because
I think of the yellow card situation.
Yeah, so the yellow card situation and playing in the oven and how that game was going, you are going to need your midfielder to probably take one for the team and draw down somebody.
Yeah. So I think that was a master stroke move by the coach, though.
Yes, he said, you know what? I am going to need Lambert for that semi, so let me pull Lambert and put in DJ.
And DJ came on and didn't play bad at all.
Yeah, DJ did well. And the funny thing from that game against Guatemala, it's probably the first time I've seen Jamaica play where I cannot pinpoint and say this player had a bad game.
You're right.
The entire team played well. I can't pinpoint anybody and say this person didn't have a good game or whatever the case may be. I know people beating Shamar Nicholson and all of that, but
it's a team again, as I say. We have been creating chances.
A lot of chances. Yes.
So we need to sink them. And as I said, the ratio of the chances to goal, they convert to goal, it has to improve, has to increase. It has to be better. Because you can't run no joke or no risk with a team like Mexico.
Quality
it will
team.
Come back to harm you like when you're playing dominoes.
Yeah. Quality teams, you get chances, put them away. And so we have been missing some easy chances. Our conversion rate is is poor. We need to improve in that area. We are creating the chances. We just need to finish them. We have to start taking our chances and be more clinical because quality teams will hurt us. So we got the chances to score against Guatemala early. We didn't take them. I mean, Demari Gray dragged this shot that I think should have been a goal or at least on target. Blake had to make a world class save to keep us in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want it to come down to that, to have Blake rescuing us. Yes, I know he's a part of the team. I know it his job, but if we can avoid winding down the clock to a point where we're going to need Blake to make a world class save, let us take our chances early. Quality teams will damage us.
All right. Yeah, Wells, me I gonna change it shortly. So I have quarterfinals when it should have been semifinals. I'm gonna come here and talk about semifinals. I have quarterfinals in
Of
the
course.
team. All right. I see Toki said he predicts Jamaica to win 2-1. He has been having a poor tournament just like last Gold Cup. Who is that? Oh, Boza.
Boza.
But you see, when you still have those quality players and they might be having a lull, something can happen, you know. They are game changers, you know.
Coach Boza just need a tap in.
Yeah,
He
man.
just, he just, he just need. You see, like the tap in where Antonio get the Mari Gray. Bowser just need a tap in.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just need he monkey need to just come off and back and him score and him confidence come back and he stop things so hard. Bowser is not playing bad enough. He's just overthinking the game.
Mm.
And because he hasn't scored in so long, a striker works off goals and him not score, so he must fight the game. Just if he just relax and let the game come to him. Stop fight the game, fight the game, I mean, all the top players in the world go through a lot like that. All the top players, they go through a goal drought and they just need, maybe we need a penalty to make Bowser jump off it. Just get back his confidence, kick the ball in it, and then he will start playing again.
What? Oh, YouTube send me something there. Big things are going for coaches list. Anyways, um, don't mind also Antonio not scoring. I don't want us to mind him not scoring because his work rate is second to none.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Antonio, I collect some ball, brother. The man a drop some leather. You'd never believe. The man a take some ball. Hey, Blake, me see a pass on long ball now. You see, Fabian, and it a drop right. Yo,
You see, everybody get better.
yo, me I tell you something. I know what go on another team about what. Then for just continue.
But
Them for
Antonio doesn't score a lot of goals. However, Antonio's play, his hold up play, his link up play, and trust me, Antonio doesn't mind not scoring as long as the team is winning.
mm-hmm,
Because he got chances to score and he decided to play in somebody else who definitely go score.
mm-hmm,
So when I see somebody, when I have a striker like that who is selfless, you have to give your praises to Antonio. He's a willing runner. He doesn't mind doing the dirty work, getting kicked, getting pushed, all of those things, working the channels, running. Is a willing runner.
mm-hmm.
Listen, Antonio is having a big tournament so far. He might not be scoring, but his work is what allows Demari Gray, the Leon Bailey, the Bobby Reed to be shining because he does
Mm-hmm.
the dirty work.
That's it.
So we have to big up Antonio, big up to Antonio for what he's doing or what he has done for the team and continue to do it. His goal will come. Antonio's goal will win us the Gold Cup.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe. His goal will win us the Gold Cup.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
But I'm not worried about Antonio. Bowser, again, people, Bowser will come through at the right time. Just don't give up on Bowser. Remember when he was the only striker we have scoring? Don't give up on Bowser. He's just going through a really rough patch. And when players are going through a rough patch, that is the time that they need us as supporters, as fans, to really lift them up. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So don't beat him down in the ground. Criticize him, but don't beat him down in the ground or say, yo, we're still with you. We know you're gonna find back the farm, because he really needs to find back that farm.
Mm-hmm. I'm not certain if a lot of fans will be in the stands tomorrow, but it is it is it is critical. It is critical that we continue to show support to the team, because the thing are go on, brethren. I have some fans who have been supporting the boys ever so long, and we have to give it up to those fans. We might not be as plenty as the Guatemalans, as the Mexicans, as the United States persons, as the Canadians, but mark you, we have some diehard fans that fully supporting the team, irrespective. So we still have to give credit to the fans, even though they might be small in numbers. And we understand so the ticket expensive, but some people still find a way to go. Yeah. Jolene Carlton, we don't need fans to win, but tell you, the fans are very important, man, in any game. Whether you win, lose, or draw, the fan support. You know, to look into a stadium for one of the ball of them, at least see a little yellow patch. That goes a long way for them, man. But I get what you are saying. Mexico will win. I would say Jamaica has a 30% chance of winning, a puncher's chance.
That's what I was just reading, you know.
Mm. Well, I mean that's his opinion, and we can't fight a man for that.
And Mexico are the favorites, so
Yeah, yeah. But with how Jamaica played Mexico in the Azteca, um, it is going to be even more interesting to see this team playing what do you call it, outside of Mexico, against you'd call it a stronger Jamaican team. You get what I say, Fabian?
I watched the game against Qatar, even though they did heavy rotation for that game.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that game. I watched the highlights against Costa Rica, and I don't see any reason why we can't beat them. I have full faith in our boys to win this game and advance to the finals. Full 100% belief in our boys. So yes, it's not going to be easy, but we're at the business end of the competition. And right now, at the business end of the competition, you want our team to turn up. And this is the reason why we enter competitions, to be at this end of it. The business part of it is put up or shut up. It's just as simple as that. Play or go home. And I
Mm-hmm.
think we are going to play one of the best games of the Gold Cup tomorrow. It doesn't have to be pretty. We just need to win and get across that line. Because if we get into that finals, when we get into that finals, we are going
Mm-hmm.
to win that finals.
Sure.
So we just need to be more clinical up front. because we are going to create chances. I mean, the Costa Ricans got some chances against Mexico, and going forward, we have a lot more to offer going forward than the Costa Ricans. So we will create chances. One thing in world football, what in world football right now, you know what? A summer, but let me have one quiz. In world football right now, what is one aspect that players or coaches are looking for in a player? Most of the top players in the world right now have that going for them. What is that? What is that one thing that most of the top players in the world right now have going for them? One quality. It's not even a footballing quality, but they have one quality that they have, and it makes them unbeatable. One quality that they all have. And the worst thing about it, Jamaica has a lot of that. We have that on the field, on the bench, at home. We have a lot of that. Waiting to see if somebody can figure that out. All the top players. Currently, I'm not gonna put Messi and Ronaldo in this list. Currently, we could say Mbappe and Haaland are arguably the two best players right now. They have one thing in common. One physical attribute they have in common, and that is speed. A lot of speed. And Jamaica has a lot of speed. In world football right now, the play speed can unlock any defenses.
You,
And we
you,
have a
you mean Rudolph?
speed to burn. Not
You
not
mean
speed, pace. Let me use a different word. Pace. Pace right now. All the top players in the world, right, and especially attacking players, they are very fast. And you can check it. A lot of speed, and we have a lot of speed to burn. So I think the Mexicans will have a lot to deal with the speed of our entire team, because the entire team can run, as a matter of fact. So those who say I am a firm believer, I just know that we can damage any team. Any team in the world we can damage right now. Any team. Fresh God. What go on, Fresh God? Sakema roof training with Rangers. I'm going at, oh, they must say speed, man. Coach, you know easy about speed. Not that speed within a JVF office. See, unknown say Traore has speed and he's now unemployed. Unknown is that same speed that got him to Spain. Same speed got him to Barcelona, you know? It is the same speed that got Traore to Barcelona. He just has no end product, which has been his problem over the years. Traore cannot cross the road. He can't even cross the road and he can't score. So he has no end product. You understand what I'm saying? So Traore is one of those players that you cannot use Traore as your benchmark. Look at let's go to England. Like, look at the top players in England. They have pace. Grealish, pace. Rashford, pace. The fidget spinner from Manu, pace. Manu fidget spinner, pace. Saka, Arsenal, pace. Martinelli, pace. So all of the top teams in England, they have pace to burn. And so we will use our pace against the Mexicans. Yes, actually, I said top players, but I said Mbappe and Haaland already. Because I think they are the next two in line, really. And Haaland has a lot of power. A lot of power. Which similarly, Antonio has a lot of power too.
All right. So Fabian brought you to a little lesser. People, I intend to be live for the press
Press
conference.
conference. Mm-hmm.
So guess what? I'm going to end the show and try set up. So when it's live, we don't have no problem, no audio issue. All right? It should be on in another few minutes. In another 23 minutes. But I think that is adequate enough time to try and set up for you. If it don't work, it just don't work. But may I try as best as possible to set it so we can get the audio quality. All right. So you can just drop your score prediction in the comment section. Drop your prediction. What's the prediction for the game?
4.
Who say 4? Who say we are drop 4?
Somebody, Bones TV said 4.
Jamaica 4. Marby said Jamaica 3-1. Can't stop the people for them oozing confidence, you know. Gear Lynch, Jamaica 2-1. Tuoki 2-1. Jolene Charlton said 2-1.
Bones TV saying get the dream. All right.
Wow.
Good dream that. Just feel a 1-0, but I guess a 2-1. Sean said 4, Antonio hat-trick. You know, one thing, he score all 3 goals for a semi-final still. That one thing left even 1 fee final. Mexico 3-2. Coach, what do you think his score going to be?
2-1 may I go with, you know.
2-1.
Mm.
I'm leaning towards 2-1, but I'm going to say we're going to win by the odd goal. So that can be 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. I just feel like it's going to be a close match, but we are going to come out on top.
All right. So again, people, bless up yourself. Thank you very much for tuning in to another match preview. And we look forward to this game. And the press conference will be coming up. And we hope that we can sort it out so we can get some good quality. All right, in terms of audio. I try my best. All right, big up on yourself. Stay safe. Until next time, peace out. For all of the track fans, them, be strong. We're going to be back here later, you know, because the next 2 hours, so we're going to be back here, talk about some track and field. So bless up yourself, people. Until next time, stay safe.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.